Yes, I welcome you all to our YouTube recording. So, my name is Wanda Gamak. Our research proposal aims at our research proposal is basically about a smart total access to the university services. My other group members are Mugisha Richard, Agaba Alvin, and Tumweba Calvin. An introduction. For the 2 years we have been here, we have seen and we have experienced some inconveniences while trying to access the university services. Some of the services like the examination and interest. Someone pays their tuition, but in case they don't have the permit, they cannot access such a service. Someone is a student, but at the entrance of the gate, maybe they have a vehicle. They are required to present a student ID to access the services. So basically, our research proposal aims at solving such problems with a unique student registration number combined with a smart fingerprint recognition system. So, for the problem statement, passwords passwords are easily for problem statement. The current university environment is innovate various authentication methods such as a student ID, housing has resulted in a fragmented and insecure access system. So if I'm a student, actually those people at the main gate while you're trying to access a university, maybe if you're a student and you have a vehicle, they don't even really look at the student ID. They just allow you, though they have tried to improve the process. So the variety of identifiers leads to inefficiencies, security vulnerabilities, and delays, posing significant challenges for students and staff. Addressing these issues is imperative to establish a more streamlined, secure, and user-friendly access paradigm for crucial university services. So, our research proposal, we aim at building a system that once a student uses a student should just only use their fingerprint to access these university services. So our next part is about the objectives. So our major objectives to implement a smart access control system that uses fingerprint recognition and a unique registration number to improve on the security and also streamline access to services at Makerere University. I think that one. So to comprehensively evaluate the proposed smart fingerprint recognition system integrated with a unique student registration number, focusing on understanding its operational requirements and functionalities. So basically, what do these systems want? What do they require? Is what we are going to be focusing on our other objectives. So the system design aims to implement a smart fingerprint recognition system integrated with a unique student registration number, enhancing security. So implement a smart access control system that uses fingerprint recognition and a unique student registration number to improve on the security and also streamline access to its services at Makerere University. So if we are using this security fingerprint, this one people will be very secure that once they are using the services, they are secure that their data won't be leaked out. So the testing and validation objective is to assess the smart fingerprint recognition system's performance, accuracy, and reliability, ensuring enhanced security and streamlined access while addressing potential vulnerabilities and confirming system scalability. So I think my next colleague can also join and then take you through something.
Yes, good morning. My name is Agaba Alvin, and I'll be taking you through the literature review. So the literature review basically explores the evolving landscape of higher education, while also emphasizing the pivotal role universities play in delivering academic excellence and supporting the student well-being. So we are going to look into various university services and we are going to look into these services and introduce the use of fingerprint recognition systems and a unique smart identifier for students so that students will be able to access these services. Yeah, next. It is highlighting the strengths of fingerprints in automating tasks like library checkouts, emphasizing efficiency and also improving the convenience of accessing services in the university. So we are going to discuss how biometrics enhance security at the university, and it also acknowledges the student concerns about privacy. For example, someone won't be able to use my maybe my student registration number to access services that they're not supposed to. Yeah, so that's the security. Then it also has concerns regarding data privacy and ethical use, which prompts a call for assurance and responsible data handling. It is going to suggest potential avenues that need further improving in order to improve the mental well-being of the students. So the research question we are trying to solve here is, how can a smart fingerprint recognition system that is complemented by a unique student registration number change or revolutionize the security and convenience of accessing essential university services? And then the next bit, so I'll call upon my colleague to talk about the research methodology. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. I'll talk about the methodology concerning this project. This project methodology is going to be in four stages. First is system analysis. System analysis. In system analysis, this is where we conducted the interviews and questionnaires we took place and the observations. We conducted an interview with the school registrar, and we looked at the key aspects of effectiveness of examination permits and the concerns of data security and institutional adaptation to changing regulations. Our observations revealed challenges with student identification cards, leading to inconveniences in services like examinations and parking, most especially during the delays at exit points during rush hours. When it comes to system design, we put in some use case diagrams concerning showing student registration and student registration of fingerprints and how the student is going to be able to use the system. The capturing of each student's fingerprints and how they are going to be able to access different services, depending on their college, and where they are, which year they are in. Yes, next will be system implementation. Yes, this flowchart shows system design and how the user will be able to use the system when they insert their fingerprint and it matches in the database. If it matches, they are accepted access to the service that they have to do. If it rejects, then they have to insert a unique registration number. Yes, this can be because the fingerprint the fingerprint of the person maybe has been disturbed. So they will need to have a unique registration number which will be given by the system, and when they put it in, it sends them an OTP, and the student will insert the OTP back into the system, and then they will be granted access. If they have neither of the two, then they have no access to the system. Thank you. My next presenter.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tumwebaze Calvin, and I will continue from what Mugisha was talking about, which is the functional and non-functional requirements of the system. Technically, these are what the system will require, functional requirements within the system for it to operate without the environmental aspects or the outside part. So this will be allowing users to register fingerprints with unique student registration numbers. Yeah, technically that's what you do before preparing the system. The student will be required to report a certain center and record his fingerprint. The other is accurate fingerprint recognition for user authentication. As it states, the fingerprint has to be accurate for someone to access that certain part of service him or she is trying to access, or yeah. Then access control various university services, that is cafeteria, hospital services, lecture rooms, examination rooms, and so on. Seamless integration with existing database tools for administrators to manage user accounts. So as you know, Makerere is a big institution. So one must develop a large database to handle all that sensitive data, including the students, to the lecturers, to the service providers, to the next, So non-functional requirements, these are the environmental aspects. So this is not within the system. This is emphasizing security standards, ensuring scalability of growing user base, a user-friendly design that is reliable, ensuring efficient performance, ensuring privacy compliance, people's data must be safe, then compatibility with the device fingerprint scanning devices and operating system. The system has to be up to date and ongoing with that trend, and comprehensive documentation to guide administrators and users in system usage, that is troubleshooting, maintenance, procedures. Next slide. And part of that, yes, and these are the references where all this was based and where the research was fundamental, where more knowledge was gathered. As you can see, they are listed below. Thank you. This was all. Have a good time. I think this is all for now. Yeah.